Christus Dominum Nostrum. Amen. Now, this is an amazing day. It's been extraordinary to stand up there looking out the window and just feel the energy outside. It is so exciting to see all of you. You know, 2 weeks ago, I didn't think that we could do this. And the reason we can do this today is because of the way that you've been these last 2 weeks. The fact you're being so responsible, so careful, you've really stayed within these guidelines. You've helped us make today possible. So thank you for that. Now, the new tradition at Hartford is we don't start any of these ceremonies without recognizing all of the people in the college who helped to make them happen. And the porters are out there keeping us safe. The scouts are out there going into your rooms, you know, keeping this college as sanitized as we can. The staff who are in today, the bar staff, all of those people who've given up their weekends to make this as special as possible. So I need you to help me give them a huge heart of thanks. A bit of praise! Kick off the rest of this afternoon, just to kind of take a moment to think about the people that helped you get to Hartford. And these may be parents or grandparents, they may be teachers, they may be people who kind of helped you at school, but just kind of take a moment and please, later today, find a moment to thank them. Send them a photo and say, this day was special, and it was special because of what you did to help me get here. Please thank them during the day. So I also want to pause for a moment and thank all the fellows of Hartford who would normally be with us today but can't join us because of the distancing rules. I want you to think of all of the people that you're going to meet in the coming 3 years that you haven't met yet. Because of the rules, you will meet all of them in the future. And all of the staff and your supporters who are wishing you well today. I also want you to think, you know, all those portraits on the wall that we talked about last week, those Hartford values, those are all with you here today. And there are almost 10,000 Hartford alumni who are sending their best wishes to you and basically saying, we couldn't do what you're doing at the moment. So thank you from all of them, and good luck from all of them too. So I'm going to shut up in a minute. You can then get on with the day. But over the next 3 years, not just going to be an education of the head. It's not just going to be about knowledge. What you're going to get, what we're going to make sure you acquire at Hartford is an education of the head, the hand, and the heart. This is going to be about the knowledge, but it's also going to be about the skills to get you through life and the values to get you through life. Head, hand, and heart. Or as we say here, head, hand, and Hartford. Today's the day for celebrations, and I want to thank you guys, partly because of the way that you've handled this term so far, but partly because, you know, as I say, I didn't expect us to get to this point and be able to do this sort of thing with you, and it's because of the way you've behaved that we've managed to make this happen. Now we respect the pandemic. We know it's there. We know the constraints that we have to face because of that pandemic, but I am really angry these days at the way that the media, the world outside at the moment, is talking about students during this pandemic. Good. I want to tell you that when we at Hartford look at you guys, we don't see risk, we see an opportunity. When we at Hartford look around and we see the measures we've had to put in place to protect you and us this term, we don't see the hand sanitizer and the masks, we see the hope that this group represents, the cohort of 2020, the first cohort to matriculate online. This is going to be an extraordinary group. And when I look back on this year, I don't want to think about the pandemic, I want to think about the potential of all of you. So have a great day today. go out there, have a fantastic celebration, and then really make these 3 years count. We're very, very proud of you. Let's have a huge heart for 3 cheers for this group, the 2020 cohort. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! I want them to hear isolating Holywell Point. Both sides are making sacrifices. People talk about the sacrifices society is making for you guys. You're the ones making the sacrifices for society. So I'm going to go over there now and toast those isolating to protect us all. So one last cheer for them too. I want them to hear it in Holywell Quad. Hip hip! Hooray!